Hello there. I'm Mr. Simon Shutarik. Today we will be solving February-March 2019, paper 2. I'll not be doing the initial part of sound and video editing since I got a request from my students to solve the spreadsheet part first. So here we go. It's always important for you to read the scenario really carefully, okay? And most importantly, you should always open up and examine the files which are required, okay? So you'll open the files and see what are required, okay? A central spreadsheet is held to keep a record of availability of the most popular hotels in El Moy. This data is sent from hotels to a local tourist board in a transfer file. Am I recording? Just 1 second. Yeah, so, okay, right. Each file consists of code for the hotel, a list of all rooms types, and the number of rooms that are available within each type. Data held in each transfer file is stored with first two characters representing the hotel code. Okay, so over here you can see is that we have this transfer file and you can see the information is provided to us, but they've also given a sample, okay, right? So the the first two characters represent the hotel code, which means KB is the hotel code. The letter represents the room type, which means S is single room type, and 2 this represents the number of rooms available for this type. So for single, they have 6, and then have T is 2, D 12, F 04. Would represent the Kisberg hotel with 6 rooms and all that. So 2 twin rooms, 12 double rooms, and 4 family rooms available. No hotel in Elmo has more than 4 different types of rooms. So these are the maximum available, the types available. Okay. All files produced must be professional standards. So these are the files we have to examine and open them. So here we go. We will first of all open up the files. This is file. Then we have is room types. Okay, here we go. We have the room types available. Then we have is the hotel, where we have the information of the venue code and the hotel names, right? And then we have the file transfer file. Okay, so these are the files that we have, right? So let's start doing it. Open the rooms availability.csv and save this spreadsheet. So obviously we have to open up this one and save as. You have to save it as an Excel workbook, remember, all the time, okay? Right. Row 1 contains the room type code. Insert new column between A and B and new row between 1 and 2. So we have to insert, and we have to insert over here as well. Right. In column B, to display the name of each hotel. So if you want the name of each hotel, obviously we have to use over here is VLOOKUP, and that's our lookup value. We'll not make it absolute, we'll make it relative. And from here we can get the venue code and the hotel name. So comma 2 because I want to get it from the second column, and comma 0 for the exact match. Obviously I'll replicate this and I'll make sure they're all visible. In row 2, to display the room types. So yeah, we have to find that S stands for what, T stands for what, P stands for what. And you can see over here, we have the file of room types, which tells us what these represent actually. So if we come over here, we can say is equals to H lookup, since we have to look up horizontally. That's our lookup value, comma, and we need to look this up from here. And we want to get that from the second row, and comma 0, obviously, and press enter. There we go, and we can replicate this from left to right. Right. Okay. In to total the number of available rooms in each hotel, so we can have over here is total. Over here total, and we can have over here equals to sum, and here we go. Sorry, it has to be the entire thing. And then later on we can replicate this. Right. Okay. So if we're done with this, we're done with this, we're done with this. The number of available rooms for each type. So available rooms. Obviously, we'll use for each type. Then some. Replicate left, right. To calculate the total number of rooms available, we need to sum all of them. To count the number of hotels with available rooms for each room type. So for that, we will use obviously a simple count, which will count the cells that have numbers, because we just have to count over here is how many cells have numbers. Okay, this will give us the right value. Right. So here we go. We have to count the number of hotels with available rooms. So for each room type. So we just have to count which hotels have which available rooms of each type. So we can simply use count. Okay. Hide column A and row 1. So hide column A and row 1. Right. Apply appropriate labels. We've done this. Save your name. Okay. Open file transfer.csv and save this spreadsheet. So file, save as, and save it as an Excel workbook with your name, center number, candidate number. All right, I'm not doing that. Okay, edit the spreadsheet so that when the content of the transfer file are placed in cell A2, the spreadsheet will automatically complete cells A6 to F6. The resulting values from cells B6 to F6 can then be manually copied and pasted into appropriate cells in the room available spreadsheet. Okay, fine. So what they're saying is, if we open up this, we can copy this data, and we can actually paste it over here. Once you paste it over here, we want the information to be updated over here. Once the information is updated of that particular hotel over here, we will later on copy this, and we will come back to our original sheet, and wherever it is, we can paste over there. This is actually what they mean. What we can do right now over here is that we could use is this particular data as it represents most of it. We can use this for our, so let's say this is my data. So as we read the question, we know what the code represents. So the KB represents the hotel name. So let's say is equals to we lookup, but we need to use from here over here is left, because we need to extract is KB. So if I need to extract KB, I'll say comma 2, right? And where do I have same? I need to get the data from the second column of this hotel names, and 0 for the exact match, right? And I say yes. So right, so KB represents this. Then this is quite interesting. Now we need to see is that if it's S, then 6 rooms should be displayed. If it's T, then 2, so on and so forth. For that, we have to use multiple if statements. So this will become a bit lengthy, but that's the way it has to go. So if this is equal to mid and mid of this and A2, obviously I'll make this static. Sorry, not compressed. If I go away, yeah, FN. And the start number is, if I want to get is, if this is equals to 1, 2, 3. So if this is S, then you need to do is mid this comma 1, 2, 3, 4, comma 2. Otherwise, another if this is equals to mid comma, since we're talking about t, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6, comma 1. If it's t, then you do what? Comma, mid. We need to get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, comma 2. The 7th and the 8th, right? So otherwise, another if. Obviously, I told you there will be lots of ifs. That's the way it has to be done. Oops. What did I do wrong? Oh, I think so. I somehow. Okay. Anyway, why did that appear? I don't know. So if this is equals to mid, now we're dealing with is with NT, we now have to do is D. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're saying over here is if this comma 9, comma 1, then mid one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, comma 2. So 10, comma 2. You just have to be careful about this because if there's a mistake, then so 10, comma 2 done. Then obviously we just need this last if. We could even specify in the false statement as well. We could have done that. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. So otherwise, if this is equals to mid, if you don't concentrate, there are lots of chances of mistake. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So we're talking about 12, comma 1. And then we could say is from the right, because we just need the last two values from the right. So this, and we make it static, and comma 2. And yeah. Otherwise, at the end, we could say is comma 0. Right. So replicate this way. Right? Absolutely correct. So we get this. So we're done with this. Right. So we're done with this. Right. The resulting values from this, right? Okay, 15. Modular spreadsheet using the data from this. So if I open up 46, I get is this. So I'll just copy this. I'll bring it here. I'll paste it here. I get this. All I need to do is, this is a part hotel this. I'll copy this because that's what this said. Copy and paste the results into appropriate cells in your rooms availability spreadsheet. So we come into rooms availability, and over here we will simply paste it. Sorry, did I paste it right? No, paste as value. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was that value number. Right. And the same manner, we have to copy this and we bring it here and we paste it here. Once we get this, we simply copy this. We bring it back over here. What was this, by the way? This was land hotel. So we have our land hotel, family, and we paste the values. Okay, in case if you get this problem again, you just convert to number and you convert to number. This should have not happened, but it's fine. Okay, model spreadsheet, we've done that, we've done this. Okay, create a new splash screen to display the key data from this spreadsheet saved in step A13 using the file elmo template.csv. Format the splash screen to look like this. Okay, so here we go. So we have to format this. So we will merge this. Rooms available. Right click, format, extract, fill, black, font, white, large font, something like this. Okay, bring it down. Bigger, right, something like this. Okay, as you can see. And then what we need is like this. We need to make these two bold, right, available, bold as well, right. Okay, please note that the rooms shown are examples, they're not correct, right? Apply appropriate formula in column A to display the correct results using the model data in your spreadsheet. Fine. So we need to find the following, right? So first of all, what we need over here is hotels have vacancies. So we can use over here is count if, okay, because we need to count from here, this is the total here, comma, how many values are greater than 0. Okay, right. And rooms are available. Okay, so we'll use is equals to how many rooms are available. Yeah, so we'll use is sum right, and then single rooms. We can obviously we have to just have the following. So yeah, I have to do it. So single rooms is equals to sum. For single rooms, we'll obviously for twin room, penthouse, double, family, Right, so we got this. Apply appropriate formula, done. We've done this as well. Identify and describe 6 components of a data dictionary. So 6 components of data dictionary. Well, data dictionary, as far as concerned, it's more related to databases. Let me tell you that. It's all about data structures. So your data dictionary includes the data types being used. It will include is the description of the data type. It will also include is the field name, what names do we have. Your data dictionary will also include the name of the tables that you're using. Your data dictionary will also include, if you're using databases and RDBMS, this will also include is your keys, such as your primary key, such as your foreign key, such as your compound key. So these are the components of the data dictionary that you have. Okay, till then, wish you all the best, all of you. Stay happy and stay safe. Thank you.